Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video, I would like to discuss the topic which is class distribution and class balance in Battleground. Because this is one of the biggest problems in Battleground besides the resonance, but the resonance is on another topic and I have some solution how to completely solve the class distribution and mostly solve the class balance. I mean, some classes are overshadowing the others and this could be good solution. But because my English isn't perfect and it's harder for me to explain some things, the best thing what I can do is to pick up a different game and use it as an example, because I believe that it's much easier to explain it on real examples. So don't be worried, this is not the promotion of a different game, but I need it for the example to explain what I want to say. So let's begin. So guys, this is it. This is our hangar where we have our characters. As you can see here, for example, here we have Stellar Phantom, which could be the wizard for our explanation because he is fast. As a tank, Crusader could be Dread Shell, so this is our Crusader, and so on. And this hangar you can imagine it has similar function like armory in Diablo Immortal. So we can imagine that this is the armory and these robots here are our classes, like as I said, Phantom is a wizard, Shell is Crusader, Leech could be monk, and so on. Now let's move to the battle and I will show you how it works. So you can choose from your hangar which robot will be the first. So let's start with our wizard and we can run for the first beacon. The thing is that when your robot die, it's dead for the rest of the battle and you have to choose the other one. And this is the solution to class distribution, because imagine that you will have your armory with all the classes only for Battleground. This will be available only for Battleground. So you will have all the 8 classes, but only with one life. So if your wizard will die in Battleground, then he is dead for the rest of the battle and you will have to choose a different class. For example, monk or druid, doesn't matter. And this will, by the way, this will be very strategical, because you will have to pay attention which classes are on the field, because if there will be 5 barbs, then it wouldn't be good to choose the class like druid, for example, but it will be much better to choose a different class. So your class choice will be very important in which time which class you will choose. So that's the one thing. So it will solve the problem when Battleground starts and you are facing like 5 barbs or 5 wizards, because everyone will have access to every class for Battleground, but only with one life. And it will partially solve the problem with overpowered classes, because again everyone will have to play all the classes for Battleground, and if the class will die, then it's dead for the rest of the battle. As you can see here, I died, so I had to choose a different robot. In our case it's Crusader, so I can tank, but maybe not. I am dead, it was fast. So now I have to choose again a different robot, and these 2 robots are out of the game. and when you lost all your lives, you can freely leave the battle. And the battle ends when all your robots are dead, I mean from all your team, or if the beacon bar, you can see blue and red, is depleted. Which, by the way, means the battles are usually faster. So I think that this is a great concept, and Blizzard could implement some things from this. And again, this will works only for Battleground, not for Vault, Shadow Wars, Vigil of Blades, or of course not for PvE. But for Battleground, you will have your armory, you will have all the classes in the armory with max essence mastery and all the essences. I think from technical standpoint, it shouldn't be so hard for Blizzard, especially how much money Blizzard earns from Diablo Immortal, and this will improve PvP Battleground much more. Let me know in the comments what you think about this concept. Of course you can disagree, so if you have better ideas, let me know, because I am no one for Blizzard. I can alone change nothing, but I believe that the majority of people is not pleased with current state of the Battleground and the mechanics. So I believe that most of us want some changes, and why not use some changes like that, so together we can hopefully change something. This is my idea. If you disagree, let me know in the comments why. That's all for today, and I will looking forward for you guys with some new exciting battles from Battleground. See ya!